Have you ever looked at a sign and asked yourself, I wonder how they did that? Well, I can tell you, you clicked on the right video.
So I already have my piece prepped. It's on the scroll saw. I'm gonna be cutting this with a number 5 modified geometry blade. I'm gonna start out by doing my interior cuts first. You always want to start out doing your interior cuts. If you do not, sometimes you can risk breaking your piece if you wait till last. So go ahead, get those done first and get that out of the way. I have my 1/2 inch piece on top and my 1/4 inch piece on bottom. I had a little brain cramp. I should have done it the other way around and I would have had a little less waste on MDF. And the reason why I say that is because if I had my 1/2 inch piece on bottom, I could have cut out my last name, then I could have taken a utility knife, cut the sides, I would have had my 1/4 inch piece, my pattern would have already been on top, and then I could have cut out the rest. Now I'm gonna end up double cutting that and it's just gonna go to trash, but whatever, live and learn. Does that make sense? Now you can begin to see why I said I should have put the 1/2 inch piece on the bottom. The last name is what I wanted in 1/2 inch. I previously already cut the first letter, which was the S, That I cut out separately because in this font they weren't connected. So that's why I don't have the S here. At this point I could have just cut the sides because all I need this part is in 1/4 inch. So if my pattern had been glued on top on the 1/4 inch piece, I wouldn't have to waste the 1/2 inch piece cutting out these remainder pieces. So now I'm going to just go through and very carefully try and cut out the rest of these, and then it should all fit together like a puzzle, like it should. So I finished cutting out all my pieces and I put them on the sign because I wanted to give you guys an idea of what this was going to look like. I wanted to show you how the S sets in. Some of my pieces I had cut prior, they're already sanded and primed. So now I just have to go ahead and sand the rest of my pieces and prime those so I can put on the final coat of paint. I'm a mother, so I come down to the shop when the kids go to bed at 7. I don't generally do a project all at once. It does take me a few sessions to get it done because I do it when I can work on it. As I was putting my pieces together, I was like, something doesn't look right here. And I couldn't figure out what on earth I had done. And then I realized that I threw one of my pieces into the scrap bucket. So I dug it out, I cut it out, and then I set it on and everything came together and it looked real nice. So the purpose of me making this sign was not a special order I got, but it was actually to have it on display at a craft show. I'm doing my very first craft show in a couple weeks and I wanted to be advertising for customized signs. I wanted it to not be just something that was on my business card, but it was something that people could get a visual on, that they could lay their eyes on, they could feel it, they could see it, they could picture it on their wall at home with their last name on it. And I felt that that would really help me create some sales. So that's what I'm making this project for. I'm really excited. I can't wait to see how it does.
I'm so happy that you stuck around. I'm super happy with this sign and the way it came out. I thought the S just gave it a really nice added bonus to the sign. I gave the letter a slight round over on the edges. I used flat black paint and a gray paint by Bombing Science to finish this. If you'd like to stay up to date on all my latest projects, hit that subscribe button. If you'd like to see more of what I do, follow me on Instagram at Stronger by Grace Designs. See you next time!